I
All
saw
right.
your bio, man, and one of the things that caught my interest when I went on your website. By the way, if y'all want to check out Wiseman's music, you can go to wisemanmusic.com and
.com.
check it out. And I saw your bio in there, and a strong bio you got, man. Some of the things I read about was like your life growing up, hard conditions, rough conditions,
Right.
where you were surrounded by drugs and violence and poverty with your mom.
Oh
I read about that. I just want to start off with that, man. How did that overall impact your life? It seemed like something like that would make a person stronger growing up and
yeah.
make
Yeah.
a person
Yeah.
really grateful, you know.
Man, let me tell you, man. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I can tell you that right now. I mean, I got memories.
Mm,
I got memories. We had no car. I mean, we walking everywhere. I mean, walking miles, man, anywhere from 5, 10 miles one way, and you got to go back home. Because she didn't have the money to catch the bus. You know, I'm I remember times we would walk to McDonald's and share a Happy Meal together. She would cut the hamburger in half. She'd give me,
mm,
and I eat, and she would eat. Man, I remember that stuff, man. That stick with you. You don't forget that.
yeah.
You don't forget that. That struggle, man, it's real.
Yeah, so you feel like that made you stronger growing up? Like, did it
Oh yeah,
really
man.
influence you?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it made me more appreciative, bro. I don't complain.
mm-hmm,
I know the Bible talks about, be content in whatever situation that, you're in. I find myself content in a lot of situations because, uh, you know, life hits you hard at first. Sometimes that first hit, it seems like it's hard and you can't take it, you can't keep going. But at some point, you adjust, and that's been my life: constant adjustments, and being grateful for what I do have.
yeah,
Because there's always somebody who got something. Their situation is worse than mine,
mm,
and so it makes me find the gratitude in whatever I go through in life. Find the gratitude somewhere. I was doing that this morning, man, going through some stuff, but I just started praying to God, saying, "Thank you, just
yeah,
thank you for what I got right now." It makes you grateful, man. I'm telling you, it makes you really grateful.
yeah. That reminds me, like when I went to Haiti for a mission trip,
Oh yeah, oh
just seeing
yeah,
how
Haiti for
you
sure.
know, yeah, they were poor.
Oh yeah, for
I went
sure.
there twice too. Every time I came
Yeah,
back, I felt like, bro, I'm just so grateful that I didn't grow up
bro,
in a condition like this, and it just made me want to come back, to USA like stronger, like just
telling you,
do all that I
telling
can do with all that I have because I am
you,
blessed.
bro, for real. No, for real.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with
yeah,
you because I remember I went to Mexico one time, man. They were doing some type of mission trip. But I'm I'm used to being at home. In America, I could just turn the water faucet on, wash my hands, do what I got to do. Man, I'm just turning the water faucet on to try to brush my teeth. I mean, dude almost tackled me like, "Don't do that.
mm,
We don't have so much water. You offend the people.
mm,
You got to use what's given to you as water. You can just go, I'm,
mm,
bro. And watching people, they don't have what we have. They don't have what we have, and how water. I take water for granted because we can just go to water fountains to get the water, but they can't just go through that because their water is contaminated. It's not the best water.
yeah,
So if it's not bottled water, they probably drinking a Coke,
mm,
and to them that's like that was a lot. When I went, that was a lot for them. That was a luxury. That wasn't like a everyday thing. That was a luxury. And
mm,
so when I came back home to my conditions, they taking baths out of buckets. A bucket.
mm,
You don't forget that kind of stuff, man.
yeah. And you grew up
You don't
in
forget that.
where'd you grow up at?
Baton Rouge, right?
Baton Rouge. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, oh man. I got some. Well, you wanted to say something, Victor?
Yeah, I just because being I used to work in a school system, and you'll be surprised at some of even the youth nowadays are living in those particular type of conditions. We don't see it because it's not it's not like
Televised.
televised or
Yeah.
put on media. I had to take this kid home one day. He was acting a fool at the school, and I put him in my car, and I took him home. Um, and I literally got to his house. And when you talk about a shotgun house, it looks like somebody for real took a shotgun to the house. Like there was holes
Come on, man.
in the walls. There was holes. The door had to be opened by a towel. You know what I mean? Like it was no air conditioning. Anything was like the standing fans up in there. And I looked at it. I was like, oh, I see. And it's just like, man, he's in deplorable conditions and stuff like that. And so, but I
Yeah.
noticed that we do take that for granted, even in America, and this is our mission field.